Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's down to business here. O'Reilly finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Yeah, you'll need to keep your eye on him, Peter, because he'll be popping up at both ends of the pitch. He just has tremendous stamina. He seems to be able to be part of the defence 1 minute, and then you'll see him at the other end just a couple of...
Eto'o! Eto'o! Played out to the left flank. Oh, easy pickings there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Could move up a gear here. De Bruyne. And here's Forlan. He's having a hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Seedorf. And it's De Bruyne. That's destined for the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Azar. Valverde. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Jordi Alba is fouled. So it is still 0-0. Cafu, looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That is a brilliant interception.
Munich definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Caceres. And it's Forlan. Now it's Romario. Now it's Valverde. Oh, good-looking ball. De Bruyne. He is through here. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Can he stop it going out? De Bruyne with shot at goal! Loose ball. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Of anybody who has found themselves a
The midway point of the game.
Barcelona really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Valverde, Eto'o, there's the shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Koulibaly is a man so notably robust and... Oh, what has happened here? Played out wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's going wide left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Eto'o. De Bruyne. Seedorf. Played out towards the right wing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Valverde, who does have an assist to his name, and it's Jordi Alba. Just about up to 75 minutes. De Bruyne. Now it's Forlan. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Forlan. Now it's De Bruyne. And he's cut it out. Now there's the clearance.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Eto'o.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
1 minute added time.
And here's Forlan. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still very fresh in our minds, Jim.
They are 7 goals, and deservedly the player of the tournament. He was terrific in the knockout round, scoring in every game, and I was particularly impressed with that semi-final performance.
Yeah, penalty to start with, of course, and then he finished it all off, setting up the third, 20 minutes out from the end.
Yeah, it was a perfect performance against a very tough and durable Croatian side. He was a star.
Ronaldinho did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. O'Reilly. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Now he's got space here. He has a look up. No goals as yet. Seedorf. And it's Ronaldinho. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, he's taken it. And here's Messi. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Costa Curta. Rummenigge.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Ronaldinho is in a really good position. And the shot! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
He's in one-on-one. Chance for a shot! Forward! That is a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona with the lead. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's fallen! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Asa. And the shot! Corner number 2 then. Chiellini with the clearance. That's Rijkaard. Can he finish? Corner number 3 coming up. Yamal plays it short.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And no mistake.
And once more, we are all square. You score, we score. Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It is compelling, this. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution in progress.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Yamal! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. And for the first half, that is that. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Second period then underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona have a free kick. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. De Bruyne. Seedorf, who does have an assist to his name. Hazard. Rijkaard makes the interception. Messi. Ronaldinho. Zanetti.
The attendance for this match.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great, decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, just skips past Forlan! And that's definitely not his best.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's Forlan. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. De Bruyne, and he's there to make the challenge. De Bruyne has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 3.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. And it's O'Reilly. And here's Del Piero.
Hazard. Number 23. De Bruyne.
It scores! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have stolen level at the last! And that really is so impressive. And it didn't take... Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Messi.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Del Piero. Gerrard. And this is Berbatov. Nice looking ball. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. De Ligt. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And the finish! Berbatov. That's it, the referee says enough. Magic, what a magical football match, and genuine. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Shakhtar here clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Deftly away. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. He's picked his way through. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No foul, says the referee. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Saliba calmly anticipates. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Chance here to counter. Yamal. There will be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. No, again there's no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. He's looking wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's going wide left. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
As it's time to announce today's
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Dembele. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Rooney.
So off we go again. Barcelona apparently ahead by the smallest of margins. Caught offside that time. Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. There's the shot! It's a goal! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The bar. Oh, he's been caught and he's following up. And yes, it's there. And the comeback is complete. Başakşehir leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rooney.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Koundé. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Into the last quarter of an hour. And this is Forlan.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Shoots! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Başakşehir have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
O'Reilly has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Not the most accurate pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Barrios gets across to intercept that. Rooney. Koulibaly cuts out the pass. And that will be the final act. Barcelona did lead. Indeed. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. India have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible.
Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That's a good ball out wide. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Yamal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's gone route one. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and the through ball. He's picked his way through. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi, the man we've all come to watch. He's got away. Roberto Baggio. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
India have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Forlan. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Ligt defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely worked. Beckenbauer cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Very nicely done. And it's Seedorf.
India really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Koundé, Messi. Forlan, it's Forlan! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Yamal goes short. Robson can clear it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
De Bruyne. That has been slung wide.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Takes the shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looking for the run. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it again. Seedorf. Now it's Forlan. And still we await the first breakthrough. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Beckenbauer. Seedorf. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Son Heung-min. And now the breakaway. Pass somewhat off target. And it's De Bruyne.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
India can now
Number
introduce the
18,
first of their substitutes.
Ibrahimovic.
De
Number
Bruyne.
21, Son Heung-min.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number
Can he latch on to
20,
this?
George
He's found a
Best.
way through.
Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Drives it. Header!
Number
It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first moment of real significance.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. And that's an excellent interception.
2
And
added
he's
minutes
cleared it
has
out of
been
harm's way.
indicated.
And here's Yamal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a
Volunteers
vested
for each block,
interest.
Please report to the start.